All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our Hackerproof episode. I probably said that wrong, but whatever. This is Daniel here, and today we have Sam Afriye, Business Development Manager, and also someone who works in the restaurant. You have a restaurant, right? A coffee?
Coffee shop. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pass it back to him and let him do his own intro because I'm not doing a great job so far. So, Sam, go ahead.
Long,
give us a little bit of bio about yourself.
Thanks, Danny. Sam Afriye here. I'm originally from Ghana, grew up in New York. I currently work at NVIDIA as an industry business development manager. It's a mouthful, but essentially we help our sales and product teams sync better and create more go-to-market synergies for our clients and the global public sector.
And how did you even get into that? Because working at NVIDIA is a blessing in itself, but how does someone go about like saying, I'm going to apply for NVIDIA and get a job in NVIDIA as a business development manager?
Nah, it really was a blessing indeed because I started out in tech sales at Lenovo. I did a sales rotation program right out of undergrad for about 3 years within Lenovo. So I sold PCs, I sold the black ThinkPads.
Oh, nice.
I sold servers, I sold storage and networking for the first 3.5 years of my career. And a lot of my team while I was at Lenovo actually went to NVIDIA and they kept telling me about it. So I kind of didn't really know at the time. I was just like, NVIDIA, graphics, why would I just go sell graphics when I'm selling all these different things?
You know?
Right.
But then they kept telling me and I kept doing some research and I saw that they had just recently started selling their chips for AI. And that was when I made the transition from Lenovo to NVIDIA.
The first time I actually heard about NVIDIA was when I started playing computer games. Cause I used to buy their graphic card for like high quality videos. So I could play nice video games. So that's the first time I heard about it.
Yeah. In Ghana, we used to I remember me and my brother begging my mom. My mom was in London at the time. Can we get an NVIDIA graphics card?
Yeah, that's
it.
it.
My friends had it, and the game is way better.
Right. Yeah. The FPS and everything looks great.
Yeah. And how long have you been in NVIDIA for now? Is that?
It's been a while. So I started there in November of 2019.
Okay.
Going on about 5 years now.
So could you tell us a little bit about what you do at NVIDIA? What does a work day for Sam look like at NVIDIA?
Sure. Yeah. So industry business development at NVIDIA is very similar to, I would say, maybe sales marketing or business development at other companies. So you're not an account manager, but you're helping to help the account managers and make their jobs easier. Essentially, you go to product teams, you ask about what products are kind of like coming up, and you develop strategies for the sales teams to go sell.
Interesting.
And then on the other side, you're going to conferences, or you're just putting yourself out there on could be LinkedIn or forums, and letting people know here are some developments in policy regarding AI, or here are some architectural considerations countries have to make for economic development in AI. And so people will reach out to you to kind of seek help, and then you kind of offer and give help to them that way.
So you guys are like market researchers in a sense?
Yes, a lot of market. My job entails a lot of market research. Yep.
Okay, so you guys but you guys are helping the companies recognize their markets that they need to get into, what those markets want, how can they penetrate it. Is it like that, or is there more that comes with it too?
Yeah, so the industry business development org at NVIDIA is very what you're saying, but my particular team, we work with public sector. So
Gotcha.
We work with governments, ministries of technology in Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Asia Pacific.
Well, I'm sure the
interesting.
conversation will be different if you're working with the government sector and like a private sector, because there's probably like regulations and laws that you guys have to follow, right?
Definitely. You have to, especially for Europe, there's a lot of different policies.
Oh yeah, for sure. They don't play about
GDPR.
they don't play about data over there.
You gotta be current and read up on all of those things to be able to kind of better advise them.
Interesting.
Okay, so have to do a lot of compliance and policies then.
Oh yeah, especially in Europe. So we have a whole legal team.
Right.
We call that team Global Affairs. So they deal with the legal part.
Exactly.
And then when we go in and we are making considerations, we pass it on to them to make sure we you're in compliance.
That's
and
right.
Everything.
Okay. And okay, so I wanted to ask, could you give us an example of like a project that you've worked on? Like you could
that's
be
actually a question.
like you don't have to get all the details, but like to help someone better understand what your tasks are, what it's like, could you tell us a project that you worked on globally?
Yeah, definitely. So for my job, my team also handles a lot of AI for good initiatives.
Oh, nice.
So project I did that was really near and dear to my heart was a project to the UN and an organization called what is it called again? GPSDD. It's a long name, but they're really awesome. They do sort of like data science development across the world. And this project in particular that we did, we worked with a partner and they gave us 12 data science workstations. And so we were able to give it out to national statistical offices in Ghana, Mali, I want to say Rwanda, Nigeria, Kenya, and a few other countries I'm forgetting. And essentially what we wanted to help them with was to kind of like encourage them to do data science and also skills training, because NVIDIA has classes, so we managed to get some courses for them that they took online. And when they did it, actually this past Wednesday, I was on a webinar with them and they were sharing some of the projects they've done.
Wow.
And it was very fulfilling to see.
Oh, that's amazing.
So this was done pro bono, nothing. You just did it for the African countries.
Yeah, so
Netflix pro bono business.
it's market development in our eyes. So NVIDIA is very big on development and education. So we have an internal part of the company called Deep Learning Institute, and that's like our training arm. So currently in Africa, Middle East, and rest of the world, or other parts of the developing world in general, we're doing a lot of developer nurturing. So we're doing hackathons. We're doing like...
Oh, good.
I mean, eventually you guys are going to feed off it. So
yeah,
it's
they're
good to
going to use
invest
the
in that
resource.
market now.
It's definitely going to be needed in Africa.
So I have a question. Like, let's say someone is this the role you're doing currently? Is it an entry-level role or not entry-level role? What would be an entry-level role for a position that you're doing right now as a business development manager?
Yes.
I'm guessing a lot of people who are watching this who want to maybe know, how can I get involved?
Exactly.
How can I fix my resume to be something similar to what you're doing currently? So what would you have to tell the people about that?
Yeah, sure. So actually back in the COVID days, I used to do like Instagram lives on like how people could get into tech sales. So that's how I started. So I didn't have a technical degree, computer science. I was international business and development studies, so very liberal arts. And sales I got my job into networking. I went to an event in New York, met somebody, and then got a referral and got into the rotational program. But I would say for someone to get to, my role is more mid-level, but for someone to get there, you definitely got to start with maybe a sales development role, or maybe a BDR role, business development role. And how you get those is really having good people skills, good presentation skills, and then also being a fast and a quick learner. Because a lot of times you have to learn product. You don't have to know it, but companies who teach you, but you just have to be able to soak it in, be a sponge, and just learn and be able to solve problems. Because customers have problems, you have the solution. You
have to be good problem solver.
Exactly.
All right, and let's say like what kind of bulletin will go on your resume? I'm trying to
get the scoop. No, honestly,
yeah. Like what would be like some of the bulletin you put on your resume for someone who's looking? Basically after this interview, I'm gonna fix my resume and apply the video.
I got you with the.
I need to know the 1 2 1 2.
So what is the things that will go on your resume for this kind of position?
Yeah, definitely. Like I was saying earlier, like market research and expertise. Prior sales knowledge is essential because it's very relationship focused. And then positive results. So if you're in a sales role, how you were able to attain your numbers or meet quota is really essential too. And then also having a global world view is great. So my undergrad degree that I mentioned, I'm actually using it now.
That's good.
This
it paid
role
off.
is very international.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I would say definitely the sales, the product acumen, and the problem solving, so that's like a global world view and quick learning, like I mentioned again, is very essential.
Is there any certs? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're dealing with AI though, so like I'm sure a hiring manager will ask those type of questions, like, do you have any experience with AI development? Like, so do they have to have that, or can they develop that on the job?
So for my particular role, domain knowledge is needed prior. So, but BDR role, you don't necessarily have to have AI knowledge, but like general tech knowledge is good.
Right.
And
Okay.
they teach you on the job because
Okay.
for me, like when I started as an inside sales account manager, so inside sales rep.
Yeah.
And it took me a while. It took me probably like a year to fully grasp NVIDIA's portfolio.
Right.
Because people think NVIDIA is this chips company.
Yeah, graphics card.
It has so much.
No,
going
it's
on.
a full stack company.
Yeah.
So there's so many different software from operating layer called CUDA. We have a lot of different frameworks for robotics, for industries, factories. We have like so many. We have Omniverse for like graphics. So it's so many things going on, and you can't learn it within even a year. Even me to this day, like we train up every quarter to just stay on top of things.
That's really good.
Is there any certification that is relevant to this kind of role you're doing? Like, what would be any relevant certification?
So I wouldn't say there are like particular certifications. They don't ask for it, but for me, I just love to learn.
Right.
I got AWS certified. I think back in 2019, I was just kind of in a limbo at my sales job, and I was like, maybe I should be more technical.
Right.
This was the time a lot of companies were moving from on-prem to the cloud.
Exactly.
And I was losing a lot of customers. I'm like, what is this cloud that everyone?
Yeah.
So I just got AWS certified out of curiosity and trying to understand hybrid. Environments for my customers. But for sales roles, you normally don't need specific certifications, but if you have them, it makes you more appealing.
It's more decorated.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And how often are you working with like the solution architecture and solution engineering team? Because I know that you're kind of on the sales side too, so you have to do demos of different tools, basically. Yeah. So you're working with the solution.
Yeah.
Okay. How does that dynamics work?
So currently, I'm working with them a project because of NDA. I can't go a lot into details about, but a project I'm working on around large language models. I meet with my SA probably 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah, and he's setting up environments in like Jupyter notebooks and server environments for me to run some of our models that we are training, and so I definitely need him. My SA, his name is Ivan, super smart guy, brilliant guy. He comes in to a lot of my calls too, because sometimes my job also has things to do with ecosystem. So I'm working with a lot of independent software vendors, so startups. And when you're talking to startups, normally the technical person is in the room. Yeah. And I'm technical enough to be dangerous, but not like too technical.
Right. Yeah.
So I bring him in, and he's kind of like my backup.
Fallback.
Yeah, he's my fallback.
Yeah.
Just in case there's any questions that you're not able to answer, then that.
Exactly. And then all the architecting stuff, they do it. So we get the customer requirements, like, hey, I want to build a data center for my country. How do I start? I want it to serve these universities, these hospitals. I bring all those details to him.
Oh, wow.
And he goes on a whiteboard and he drums it up, like, you're going to need this amount of storage, this amount of compute. And we send it over. He explains it to them. Yeah, we need more essays on our team for sure. Right now, it's about only 3 of them, but we definitely need more.
You said essay?
Solutions architect.
Oh, okay, solutions architect. I never heard anybody say essay. I usually always say the whole word.
The whole word,
yeah. Okay, anytime I have an AI person in the room, right, I always want to ask them, like, about how AI is taking over.
I know,
like,
I know.
That's the nicest question to ask.
Yeah, this
like,
is going.
Because
we saw what's happening with Elon Musk. We saw the robotics that he's creating. We saw the self-driving taxi.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name. The self-driving bus.
The robotize.
It's just...
and what's the other one? The robot that moves around and you can do your household chores.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
So
and I heard he's making it
personal
relatively,
robots.
like, affordable for the average consumer to be able to buy it.
Affordable?
I mean, if you do installments,
30,000.
that's how much a car is. If you do
30,000? That's not bad.
installments, yeah,
That's not bad.
that's
You're
how
buying
much.
a robot for 30,000.
That's how much
Not
a car
everybody can
is.
How
afford
much do you
that.
buy a car for?
Are you talking about the
Yeah.
taxi or the robot that walks around?
The
robot.
that walks around.
Yeah.
That's 30,000, bro.
I think so.
But how much is a car?
Yeah,
And if you
but
do
compare it to a
installments,
car, right?
Well, it's not a car. You can't drive you around.
but they'll do installments, so people will be able to
I'm just
afford
curious
it.
on the capability. So,
Yeah.
What do you think?
but to your question, is AI going to take over? I think that's a fair question, right? Because
Yeah.
I feel like, as we can see now, a lot of mundane tasks are being taken over by automation.
Yeah.
So I don't think AI is going to take over. I think, however, though, if we don't control or put guardrails in place, AI, just like anything else, could be dangerous.
Right.
So for companies like NVIDIA, we sell sort of like the tools to make AI.
The chips.
The chips, and then also the software that makes it possible. But at the same time, we are advising customers now to consider like the pitfalls, and we put in documentation in place to help with that. If you go on our page, we have a team that just deals with compliance and then also guardrails. So pretty much giving the AI boundaries.
Right.
Because I think the biggest fear is
Job replacement.
job
Exactly.
replacement.
Exactly.
And we as humans control that, right? So
Yeah.
I think just having the discourse of what is too much versus what's moderate.
I feel like, honestly, we need to limit AI in terms of what it does.
Yeah.
Because let's say you have this AI tool or whatever, and it has so much power that it's supposed to just work in accounting, but maybe it can query information for law enforcement. Then what's the point of that AI? Right?
Yeah.
Because information is going to get leaked.
Yeah,
And that becomes a problem for cybersecurity experts.
exactly.
Right.
exactly.
I'll play devil's advocate. I honestly want to see the world evolve, like with technology. If you
I
ask
feel the
me,
same.
I think the world should advance, and it's incredible what they've been able to do thus far. I've heard of a surgeon that was able to use a robot to do surgery, and it was a very complex procedure. It's helping with the everyday life, you know, an
Right.
everyday thing that's going on, and we need it as human beings. We need that for evolution.
So you're saying that the next level of evolution is AI?
I think it will partner with us to be that.
I agree with that.
I think
To
so.
be honest, I wouldn't mind having a robot help me do my job sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
I
AI.
feel like we should have it, but it should be limited to a point.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
if we don't, it's going to take over. Like, literally take over you as a human being.
Hey.
Your position, yeah. Because imagine all the things
Hey,
that
I'll
it could
take
be
the
able
money.
to... It's basically programmed to be your replacement. You know that, right?
Okay.
And it might even have more information than you sitting there.
It does, because
it's a
I'm not a
computer,
computer.
right?
I don't have all the information. So,
So it's crazy, man.
My point is, I feel like it could be a great assistant, not
Yeah.
a replacement.
Exactly.
I feel like it plays the role of an assistant because you're using AI to
Yeah.
help you.
Yeah.
Because you're the one giving the information that it needs to do. It's not really just coming up with information.
You remember that movie, iRobot?
That's how I
was gonna
could
say,
have sworn
that's
that was
like
what you were thinking
AI
about. I'm
going
like,
wrong. AI going, but
AI gone wrong.
Yeah.
It could definitely go wrong though.
Nah,
it
I
could
think-
definitely. Yeah.
I agree with all sides of this argument. I think AI, if not controlled, can be like bad, or it can really do worse things. Like people use it in like weapons and stuff too.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's that part, but we as humans have to control it or like tame it and guardrail it to make sure it's doing.
Is this kind of conversation being held in the video? 'Cause
Oh, definitely. Especially when you're talking to governments and public sector, they want to know.
Yeah.
They wanna
The
know.
governments probably are scared of this thing, man. I'm not even going to hold you. I think
Some
so.
They're
of
probably
them.
excited at the same
Some
time.
of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't want to speak more about it, but I think they're developing things even more dangerous than we even our eyes could tell.
Oh,
for
It's
sure.
AI. You know?
Clones.
But I don't know if everybody is receptive, especially the older people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
They might find it a little bit.
I think the good outweighs the bad, though.
Yeah.
from-
Yeah,
from
oh,
my
definitely.
view
I
right
agree.
now.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, usually as we coming closer to the last 10 minutes, we like to save this for a new thing that we just created. We'd like to get our community involved. And
awesome.
before we have a guest come on, we ask the community if they have any question for the guest. And we had a few questions for you, but we're just going to read two of the top one that we saw.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This question is from Chris JS. Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris.
He's been on the show himself. Chris
That's
is
my
integration engineer. So he had a question for you about how does NVIDIA plan to keep up with the growing demands for AI chips in the long run? Ooh, That's a good question, Chris.
Yeah, so that has been a big issue, as you've seen in the news and everything else. But I think now what we are doing is pre-planning. So before new chips are announced, most sales teams go around to our accounts and we kind of get ahead of it and ask for how many they need. And so we're able to use our supply chain wisely and get production. So when the time comes, they're not waiting. We already put the orders in, and manufacturing doesn't get surprises.
Yeah.
And is the manufacturing done in America, or is it done?
No, so probably like half of like servers and everything, they're mostly done in they're designed in America, but the manufacturing, I think most of them happens in Taiwan.
Yeah, I think labor is always cheaper around those sides.
That's where a lot
and they have the infrastructures too. So.
And the next question is from Yesa Mediva. And she was asking, what skills or qualification do you believe are essential for someone to excel in the field you're in?
Yeah, definitely. So again, problem-solving skills, good understanding of like data science, cloud computing, infrastructure, and I would say also being current and like global affairs is also a pretty good thing to know.
All right, and again, we're going to the last minute. We enjoy having you on. You've been able to give some germs about what you do, and we want to bring to light anything that you're working on that you want to discuss. Maybe talk about that relates to you as a brand.
Oh, awesome! So Cold Cafe, I'm wearing the shirt right now.
Nice.
It's a coffee shop in Jersey City that I started with 4 of my college friends.
Okay,
that's amazing.
So we have a coffee shop. We also have a podcast studio, actually. So
you
guys,
that's amazing.
Yeah, if you guys want to go record in Jersey, let me know. We can arrange that.
Nice.
Yeah, Cold Cafe is the main side thing now, and then also a little bit of real estate, so rental properties, long term, and then now getting into Airbnbs.
I saw on your profile that you also help. Is it like a foundation that you help with? Providing supplies to kids in Africa?
Yes. So me and my older brother set out to King. I think maybe 3-4 years ago, we saw a video on YouTube, and it was like these kids sitting under a tree learning. And so he reached out to the teacher, and then we managed to raise some funds, and we bought like desk for the students, and we've been kind of doing it on our own now, where we send a little bit of, it's not much, couple of funds to like different schools and villages to get like either school supplies or like chairs and stuff like that. The goal for that is hopefully one day we're gonna build like computer laptops and do like ICT training from like where we grew up in Ghana and then other parts of
what's the name of your foundation?
Man, that's dope.
It's called Tech Without Borders.
Tech Without Borders.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll put in the description in the YouTube video. So if you guys are interested in looking up Tech Without Borders and helping support Tech Without Borders, it's going to be in the description. And do you have any questions for us? You know, as we are running Hackerproof, also we'd like to get the guests, give us some feedback, not all the feedback, but have some questions for us and just ask us.
I actually do.
That's good.
I have a few, so you guys can
run it.
take turns running it. So what is the future for Hackerproof HQ?
I think I'll let Daniel go first.
Okay, the future for Hackerproof HQ. Well, this November the 16th.
There we go.
Can we announce it?
Yeah, he said we can.
This November 16th will be part of what would you call it? What would we call it?
Promoter app,
Culture FM, Black at
Afrotech,
Microsoft. Having the event at Afrotech. And this event, we're gonna want to connect with our community. Not only connect with our community, connect with people who are trying to get into tech, people who are experienced tech. We're a community that provide value by helping you, rewrite your resume, helping you start the job process of looking for a job. So it's good to be able to connect with everyone that wants to be in tech and already in tech, and just help
networking with your
community
peers.
grow.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're all young people doing that thing. Different positions. GRC, incident response, cloud security. We have so many different talented folks in Hackerproof. Why not help the mass?
Yeah, and there's going to be so many different people at this event. Like, I'm so excited for the people that are coming. Like, shout out to Prince.
Hey.
I was gonna shout my boy Prince because he's just that guy. He's bringing his folks from Microsoft, and he also has this incredible app, the Promoter app, that he's going to also demonstrate there and bring his folks from there too. And Culture FM.
Culture FM, and also, if you guys don't know, we are giving out merch. They're bucket hats, t-shirts, stickers, cards, hoodie for exclusive.
I'm going to grab one.
All right.
Come get one.
All right,
that's awesome.
And Kobe, anything you want to add on to it?
I think you guys said it all, man.
And we are working on our newsletter. Who knows? By the time this comes out, the newsletter might already be out. So if you guys are not ready, we are giving out giveaways on our newsletter. So please, in the description, go ahead and add your email and your name and follow our newsletter and be part of the giveaway, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And all the gems that are going to be produced there.
Yep. Yeah. So we have books from previous guests. We have new books.
Yeah. I'm like, should we say everything or should we?
We'll keep some. We'll keep some behind. We'll keep some behind. But there's a lot of cool things we are working on, and thanks to God's grace,
bless God.
We are growing. We are still in business. There's more people who are coming on, and we have people, especially people who are coming on, we haven't announced yet. So
awesome.
Everything is going. Thank God.
Bright future is gonna be dope.
Amen.
And I want to say thank you guys too for having me, man. I believe in getting more people that look like us in tech. So even at NVIDIA, I've made it like a point that if someone needs a referral, I always push them and help them. Like the resume rewriting back in the day, maybe 2-3 years ago, I would help people that like didn't have any sales experience and help them like just figure it out. But I think one thing that I always caution though is like platforms like yours help people get the courage to move forward. Sometimes they know, but they don't know how to go about it. Or they don't even know how to ask for help. So
that's true.
Thank you guys. Shout out to y'all for doing this. It's amazing work.
You're welcome.
And
Appreciate you for coming, man.
Honestly,
that's the last question, or you have more?
Nah, that's good.
It's all right.
Yeah, and honestly, Sam, your resume is long. Like, so I'm just like, I feel like this 30 minutes was not enough to touch all the incredible work that you're doing. So, like, I hope we can have you again. In the
I'm here now, so definitely.
It was a pleasure.
Let me know.
Great conversation, by the way.
Let me know. If you give me a heads up, I always plan and block time.
Yeah, because you have so much incredible work that you're doing, and I think the people need to hear about it.
And you're officially part of the community. You know the guys now, so you're one of us.
Yeah, so whenever you guys have time for me or like have space or you need anything, reach out.
No worries at all.
And in that, we'd like to close out episode 13. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Follow Sam on all the platforms below, and follow Hackerproof everywhere below. Thank you guys, and have a nice day.
Bye.
That was great.
That was